Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is the power of the F and never the P. Oh, welcome back. I know it's been a while because sometimes you have to reset in order to regress and understand your mission, right? You have a mission, I am valued, and I want you to feel valued on this channel. Again, this channel is about singleness, and you're not going to be single forever. I have the vision, I have the plan for you, but you have to have it for yourself. On this channel, we will discuss you sitting in your singleness, all right? And knowing the steps that you need in order to not to be fumbling out here when you are ready to date, right? We see it time and time and time and time again and over and over and over and over. Time and time and time and over again, we see it. If we're not seeing it through our parents, our mother, and if we're not seeing it on television, we are seeing it through our neighbor, through our girl, what she is dealing with. We're seeing it on the news. Women, we are being targeted. And I keep stressing this, and I can't keep stressing it enough. I wrote a book about it. Women, you are out here doing this. You're going out on dates, spending up on eating. That's not connecting. This comes with it automatically, because at the end of the night, you got to have one of these that you're selecting to do this with, or maybe you select them more to do it with. And then you're not even incorporating dating because you don't have the tools to date these men out here today. They know what's going on. Men, let me give you a hand. Because again, you won. You're wondering when the woman is going to wake up. You wondering when you want her to realize that, hey, you know what? It's just not about your money. But you can give it to me. Yeah, they're here to collect for it. They want you to be able to pay for things. But as much as you keep paying for stuff and showing them that, hey, I can take care of me, I don't need a man. Oh, you better be about it. Go ahead, boss chick. Go ahead, I don't need a man. Go on with that. Until it catches up to the next woman that says, you know what, I don't need a man. And then we get to see our girlfriends and how that's affecting her. It ain't hit y'all enough yet, black girls, black women. It ain't hit y'all enough. You're so broken that you don't understand and know your value. We talk about self-love, we talk about self-awareness, and you still not practicing it. We got Keke Palmer out here. We got Cassie and Diddy. And we have Mary J. We have multiple relationships out here that are on celebrity status. If they struggling, you struggling. You know how I know? You know how I know? Because your business is out here. And how I know is through case studies. Because when I turn on the television, black woman dead. Boyfriend that she just had children by was not her husband. Y'all gonna get enough of making these men y'all baby daddies and not making them your husbands. It's a price to be a husband. Same as they're a price to be a wife. When you are my husband, you shall act as such. And when I'm your wife, I shall perform and act as such. There's a difference between doing and having. And if you haven't had, you don't know what you're doing. I went to church today. I went to service today. There were 2 women that are made mothers before the age of 18. And if I'm struggling with a master's degree, businesses, passive income, I can imagine what she's going to go through. I'm not judging. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to help. Reach one, teach one. That is what my channel is about. I've been single for 12 years. We all know that, right? Because I preach about it and I talk about it. Being single. And if that's where it keeps me, if that's where it needs for me to be right now, then that's where I'm going to be. And there's nothing wrong with it. I just know that in your singleness, we're not going to produce any babies out of it. Why are you going to bring a child into this chaos? Why are we bringing children into this mess? If I can't make it any clearer to you, to women, and I'm speaking to Black women specifically because I am a Black woman. If I eat at the table with a knife, spoon, and fork, and he's eating with his feet and hands, you got to catch that. You got to catch it to know where I'm going with it. If you ain't caught it, then you know what? This message is not for you. Go ahead and click off of me. Move on. You are two different calibers. But if you both come to the table eating with your feet and your hands, more power to you. But you're going to have to come to the table eating with your knife, fork, and spoon with me. Oh, and your appetizer spoon. It's going to have to be 2 forks. Right? And your soup spoon. Yeah. You're not looking for anything except love when you are mating and dating and making babies by someone that cannot provide for you or your child at this time. Like I said, I went to church today and there were 2 women that were under the age of 18, 19, under the age of 19, 18, 17. That brought their babies to church today to have them baptized. I'm not judging because I can't. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to reach one, teach one. When do we stop this madness? This is insane. When you just out here just sexing, there is more to life. There is more to life. Protect you. Let you come first. You must come first. In all things, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it before we end this 2023. Moving into 2024, we always speak about how we're going to do better, what we're bringing into the new era. What are we bringing, ladies? What are we bringing? Are you bringing in your old ways? Or are you bringing in some new ways? You know, and who are you listening to? Who are you listening to today? Because I tell you this, show me who you are and I will show you who your friends are. And the vice versa, show me who your friends are and I will show you who you are. I used to didn't believe that. I didn't. Because I'm like, you know what, that doesn't make sense, you know, because I'm a friend to everyone, right? Friend to me, that word is very broad. But to my closest friends, you're absolutely right. I'm not going to rock with you. And I understand things happen in life, but we have to learn how to do better. And I'm saying this because I have 2 boys. And making these boys responsible to be fathers, that ain't where it's at. And making you to be a mother when you haven't even experienced and grown you. You don't even know what it is. You don't know what it means to be you yet. But then again, you have a whole new mini you inside of you. What are you waiting for? A reality show to pick you up? To, you know, for this to be hot, for this to be attractive? It ain't hot. I don't care wherever you do it at. It ain't hot. It's not. So let's talk about it. I want to be able to help those that want to be helped. Look at me as your auntie. Auntie is talking to you. It's not your mother's fault. It's not your upbringing. I'm not here to judge you. I just want you to understand that I value you and I love you. I don't have it together. I'm not trying to say that everything has happened to me. I'm an author. I'm a chef. I've been around a lot of celebrity friends. Look me up at I Am Rhonda Wheeler on my Instagram channel. I'm now a social media influencer. You know, brands have picked me up for their product. But that's only because I sat and I've done the homework. And I'm giving you this guide to help you, to motivate you. If you don't motivate yourself, nobody else will. Nobody else will. And again, as I explained, I did not have all the tools that are out there today to be successful. We had to do things differently. But if you are following the same trend, because it doesn't seem like it's changing. It seems like, you know, it's getting younger, you know, with having babies and having to raise these babies on your own. And then you get into these domestic partners and you have a baby by them. Well, like I said, if I'm eating at the table with a knife, spoon, and fork, and he's eating at the table with his feet and hands, you see that from the beginning. Why are we allowing them to even have a breath from us? You know what it means to breathe? Try living without it. You're dead. And I want you to be alive. I want you to experience life. Because after I had my children and I divorced, I didn't know. I thought like, wow, if this is life, having kids, having to raise them on my own and just collect child support, this is the worst experience I had. But if I can have their father in their lives and be married and be committed and have this wonderful life, and we can raise these children together, minus the child support, because the love that the kids are going to need is stronger. Right? Because we already see the flags. Let's talk about these flags. Because they're there. They are there. And we just keep passing over them. Let's talk about the flags. Now, I mentioned in conversations that if I'm eating at the table with a fork, knife, and spoon, and he's coming with his hands and feet, that's a flag. But let's just talk more information about what that flag is. The flag means that more than likely, if he's doing this at the table, then what is he doing in the relationship? What is he not bringing to the relationship? He's not bringing fulfillment. You know, he's not bringing joy. He's not bringing, you're not connecting. He's not bringing fulfillment. Right? What is he bringing to the relationship? And we are forgetting to ask those things during the dating process. During the dating process, it is critical. What did I tell you to ask those questions? I'm ready to date. Number one question you should ask, I am ready to date. Are you in a situation to date? And then you should say to him that, you know what? I'm not in a situation to date. Be honest. but I'm in a situation to get to know myself more. And when I know myself more, I can contribute more to the relationship. And if that person is tuned in to what that meant, what it means is I'm working on myself in order to be a better self for me, self-love, self-awareness. I can be a better person for you. Meaning that I'm connected with me. If you're not finding men that have already been established and that are open to new things. Now, there are a lot of men out there that say, hey, I'm already established. They're not really to test the waters, or do anything different. They're like, hey, I'm established. I need for either you to be established, for you to be on my plan, or for you, hey, it is what it is. And then you should be smart enough to say, you know what? That's not my plan. That's not the plan that I have for me in my life. The plan that I have is for a good, for a better. Remember the P's, not the P's, the profess, the protect, and provide. Now I'm talking about God's P's. His promise, his plan, and his purpose. Always bring that in everywhere you go. He's already promised you. His plan is for good for you. Right? His plan, his purpose, and his promise. And if that is not included in what you are doing in your life and how you want to see things go in a relationship, then I tell you what, that person is further away from spiritual connection than ever before. He's not ready. 2, if a man tells you, oh yeah, you know what, I've done that before, it didn't work for me. Really not up for, just having a monogamous relationship, a heterosexual relationship, it's just not for me. What works for me is having multiple partners. And if you are the woman that's for that, just gonna jump in that, and your spiritual kicks in, and you wrestling with principality and powers, that's not the relationship for you. And it never will be. Because he just told you that your spiritual ain't worth a dime in his life. He doesn't care about your spiritual life. He doesn't care what you learned and throughout your spiritual connection, your spiritual realm, your vibration, your connection. He doesn't care about it. And you continue on in that relationship saying, you know what, he may not be there now, but you know what, I'm going to keep on changing. I'm going to keep on working. Ain't no man worth it. Ain't no relationship worth it. Hands up. Shots fired. Move on. Because he didn't call all the shots. Hands up. You got to learn how to throw those hands up. Hands up. Shots fired. He ain't moving and grooving with you. Number 3, Keke Palmer and Cassie and Diddy. I love them as women, but you knew that they ate with their feet and their hands at the table. Because you let everything that you believed about yourself go when you made it with those men. because it just wasn't one time. No man shows his A just one time for you to leave. Oh, no, it doesn't work that way. You giving passes like the NFL. Only for you to walk away. Because he's going to keep you around as long as you continue to take this. That's what they do. Yep, that's what they do. And I will always say this. A man said to me, if y'all stop taking us back from the first time, leave us alone. If you take us back the second time, game on. I'm going to put that on the t-shirt. First time, leave us alone. Second time, game on. Because they ready. Men know the game. Women, we just searching for love. Search no longer. You out here dates getting all these meals. They don't mind paying for these meals because they're like, hey, I'm not doing nothing else. I'm not going to commit to you. I'm not getting you no ring. If I do have a baby by you, I don't know you. You know, your baby, my baby. We going to do this. This is my payment. Men are like collectors. They coming to collect. And guess what? You're going to do it. You give it in. You're doing this. Right here, you're doing it. This right here, you're forgetting about the all aspects of dating. That's some questions. You know, do we need some printers? Because the cell phone is right there. You got AI, or you got Google. You have all this research at your fingertips. And you're not using it. You're not using any of it. You're just out here just... And what I mean by that, I mean you just letting it slide. I'm going to let it slide. You know what? He ain't letting you slide. Nothing you do is he letting slide. A man ain't letting you cheat on him. He ain't letting you play him. He not. But you letting him play you. No man wants a woman that's giving it up to other men. They don't want you. He don't want you if you're just giving up to him. And you know the signs. You know this. I need my own show. I'm sorry, that's my dog barking in the park. But I need my own show. Hey, because my women are perishing for the lack of information. Women are perishing due to lack of information. And I've given you a guide. I've given you a dating and relationship guide. I've helped you through situations. I've tried. And nothing seems to help. You figure you can get out here and do this on your own. That is what counseling helps you with. Right? So that you don't have to be out here by yourself. I just want to help you with the tools. That this is, I'm pointing out, this is what you're doing. You're absolutely out here doing those things. That's why the book is written, because I know you're out here doing these things. I just want to give tribute to I love these earrings. Thank you for sending me these earrings. They're so beautiful. I love them. I have a friend that just, she just gifts me with nice, beautiful gifts. I love these earrings. But my book is available. It's on Amazon. And if you inbox me for a copy, I can get you a copy of the book. For 2024, we must do different. We must do different. We must do different. Can I say it again? We must do different. And you boss chicks, is not about your money, because he wants you to pay the bills, and he will still cheat on you. What you need to remember is self-love, self-awareness, protection. And the guide to this book, it's not only just a dating relationship book, it's also a cookbook. So it allows for you to give romantic leftover meals for you and your person that you need to be cooking for. Because everybody don't deserve meals. Everyone doesn't deserve your time. Everyone doesn't deserve for you to have a baby by. But whatever information that I can help you, I'm here to teach one and reach one. I am like your auntie. I want to help. But you have to be the one to reach out and seek help. I want to share my secret to being wealthy and successful, being an author of your own successful book. Whatever that you have, I want to be able to help and grow you in that direction. But in order for me to do so, ladies, I need for you to just take a moment and just get some words of affirmation. And I want to be able to make sure that you are protected by the plan, the power, and the purpose. And then we can worry about a man's protection, profess, and provide, because it's more to a man than that. And if you can do those things for yourself, profess how you love yourself. Oh, I love myself today. I love my hair. I love these beautiful earrings that I have friends fly in for me for. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, I love how I look. Oh, I love that, right? How you love yourself. Protect yourself. Profess the love to yourself. Provide good gifts to yourself. If you can do that for yourself, you have self-love, and you will not welcome anything in your life. You will not accept anything in your life. Because I tell you, he's not. Men are good for moving on from one relationship to another relationship. That's why you'll see a woman with children already, because the man has moved on. But we don't have to accept it. My prayers go out to Kiki Palmer. My prayers go out to you. Never should a woman have to endure that. And you don't have to either. I'm here for you. Please continue to welcome my channel into your life, into your daily life. Please continue to reach out to me, knowing that I have classes, I have courses that you can take. I have a book, I have Audible that is available to you for self-healing, self-love, self-reservations. Okay? Because it's hard to get from your neighbor, your friend that you've been friends with for a long time. It's hard to get from your mom if it wasn't given to her. And it's going to be hard to get from this journey called life, because it is different every day. But God gives us grace and mercy every day. And every day, everyone can't teach and preach to you. All right? There are people who can't. But I just want to let you know that I am one that is more genuine and wanting to actually help, because I've been through it. Read my bio, 12 years of being single, married, divorced, have 2 children, struggled. But I made a radiologist, a marketing exec out of works in oil and gas, myself a chef and author, social media influencer, making over 6 figures. I've done it. I'm a coach, a relationship coach, a body goddess coach. I'm all those things. And I want to help you to be successful. So let's make you 10,000K, right? Just keep that in mind, because that's a vision that I have for you. And once you start seeing a vision, then you start seeing progress. Progress is purpose. Purpose becomes your mission. Mission becomes your destiny. Destiny becomes your future. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this before Thanksgiving podcast. Just wanted to come and say hello. I'm reaching out, stretching out to all the women, everyone out there struggling in relationships or being without your significant other, the father of your child, just going through something right now. I just want to just pray for you, and knowing that you have my support, and I'm always here and available to reach one, teach one. And today, thank you so much for just listening to my podcast. And I just want to know that you are on my mind and you are in my prayers. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.